welcome back to Whisky Wednesday. Another Wednesday, another whisky review with me, Joe. So, for the next couple of weeks, 5 weeks, I'm going to be reviewing some Jura whiskies. Now, it was the Jura Tasteable very, very recently, along with the Isla Festival as well, at the end of May every year. And thank you so much to the guys and girls at Jura for sending me this little box of samples, which I am going to be reviewing now. So we'll start off with the 10, the Jura Origin as it's known. Now the Jura Origin is, I'll show you that, it's actually the Origin I'm drinking, little sample bottles, you should be able to see that. The Jura Origin is one you can get in the supermarkets. It's fairly widely available. It's often one of those whiskies that is on offer as well, so it's kind of worth picking up a bottle when it's on offer. So yeah, the Jura 10-year-old. Now Jura, if you don't know, is made on the Isle of Jura, funnily enough. That's the only distillery on Jura. Bottled at 40%, 10 years old. Let's get straight to it. Let's give it a nose. Now on the nose, it smells like there's honey notes, kind of a jammy fruitiness, so it smells like honey and marmalade mixed together. There's a kind of slightly floral note, so kind of flowers, maybe even honeysuckle, quite buttery as well. So if you can imagine kind of potpourri and butter in the same room, kind of smelling both of them at the same time. I'm getting kind of caramelised popcorn and just kind of like a warm popcorn smell. Yeah, fairly pleasant on the nose. Nothing too intense. Alright, let's give it a taste. Right, my first taste, I'm getting a bit more honey, but kind of darker style honey. I get a kind of dark brown kind of muscovado sugar, so it is quite a sweet kind of caramel note whiskey. There is probably E150 caramel colouring in this. Let's give it another taste to tell you more about it. On the second taste, a little bit more fruit, kind of salty and sweet popcorn. It's not that complex, in all honesty. The flavours that are there are pleasant enough, but it doesn't really go anywhere. It doesn't really develop. It's kind of like, there's your flavour, and that's it. And kind of just the flavours are there. They're pleasant, but they don't go anywhere. Let's give it one more taste and tell you about the finish. On the finish, I get a slight kind of Seville oranges note, and it's kind of salty with a little bit of kind of dryness to it. It's a pleasant enough whiskey. There's nothing particularly wrong with it, but for me it gets a 6 out of 10. The reason for that is that it kind of fails to get me excited about kind of drinking more of it. I just think, yeah, it's pleasant, but it kind of doesn't really go anywhere. I want whiskey kind of to take me on a bit of a journey. But it's on offer fairly frequently in supermarkets, say for about £20, and I guess it's a good introduction to kind of single malt style. From the distillery. So if you've never tried it and it's on offer in a supermarket, maybe pick up a bottle. But for me, it's 6 out of 10 because it lacks any real kind of depth and excitement. So let me know what you think. If you've had the Jura 10 and you think it's better than a 6 out of 10, let me know. Leave me a comment. If you tried any of the other Jura range, also let me know. But I will be reviewing 4 more of these over the next coming weeks. Share the video, and I will see you next week, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.